we are back with the big pie slices.
I want nothing.
I did your line for you. So what is this guy? He's just entirely CQC?
I guess so, yeah.
Do you know how long, speaking of CQC, do you know how long it took me to figure out what the hell that meant when I started playing
Metal Gear?
Metal Gear, yeah.
Yeah, they don't really tell you in the fourth one.
What is it? The Guns of the Patriots or something like that?
Guns of the Patriots, yeah.
Yeah. When they did it, they were like, "Oh yeah, enter CQC in order to do this." I'm like,
Watch me.
What? What am I doing? CQC. I'm like, is that like a?
Let it
That must be
out.
like a jujitsu type thing or something
Yeah,
like
close
that.
quarters combat.
When I found out, I'm like, I'm a dummy.
They tell you in the first one, like the first couple Metal Gear games, but then they just don't tell you anymore at a certain point. It's like,
Okay,
oh, you just know
yeah.
this is the fourth one. You
I mean, I
obviously
did
played all of
jump in
them.
on the fourth one, kind
But
of like
even
a
still,
scrub,
like,
but
they could have
yeah.
just said, like, ah.
I was never good at any of the CQC, anything in the fourth one. Like, it was so different to me that by the time I had to do it against that, one boss,
Super delayed.
Excellent.
because this one boss where you
I will show
basically
you what
only
I've learned.
can bring down their HP via CQC.
Yeah.
I forget, it's been so long, but I forget what it was. I want to say it was in like some kind of ruins or something like that. In Guns of the Patriots. God, my throat. Excuse me. But that by the time I did it,
Get
I had
back
to
up.
learn on that
You
boss how
can't
to
give
do
up
it, because up to
now.
that point,
They never had you done it before, yeah.
I'd really not focused on it. So
I
it was
played
like,
all
well,
of them
great.
before that, so it definitely wasn't as weird for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Watch
can see
me.
how you're just like, oh, do CQC. I'm like, what the fuck is?
Yeah, what is CQC?
What is this thing?
I'm sitting there, I was like, what would the Q even stand for?
Question?
I'm like, there's like 5 Q words in the entire world.
That thing takes out like your whole bar.
Yeah, no, you get goofed on by this guy. You really have to perfect it. I wonder what the backstory really is for this whole character. Because he looks so much like you
Watch
with
me.
the uniform and everything. And I'm sure people are going to be like, well, if you
said-
listened, then you'll
Yeah,
know.
we haven't talked about-
That's not the whole backstory, though. That's the
Yeah.
introduction to let you know similarities and things like
If you
that.
hadn't talked about Powerpuff Girls for like
Yeah.
20 minutes, maybe you'd know. Yeah, probably. But probably not.
Well, like, there's so much of this story that goes much deeper than what they tell you, like, just by their interactions and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Here we are wanting to know about lore. We're like, oh!
I want nothing but your very best.
Okay. Ow.
You tricky little Mitsurugi.
Let it out.
All right. I'll
Why
let
does it
out.
look like you're about to go to a golf tournament with that visor on your head?
Yeah, the visor does look kind of silly. I think it's supposed to just be a double wrapped thick headband. I mean, because you got a headband too.
That's true.
But you're right. It does kind of look like it's got
I'm trying to
kind of
think of
3D thickness
Come
to it.
on, get
I'm trying to think of
back
tennis
up.
players, but all I can think of is
You know
Serena
what?
Williams.
I actually think it's goggles.
It's probably goggles. It just looks like a visor.
It's got some bloom on it, so it's kind of hard to tell.
It just looks like a tennis player visor.
The hats with the Guy Fieri type hair, where
Yeah.
it's like the bleach
Watch
tips
me.
that are attached to the visor. You know, when I saw that as a kid, you'd go to a place that sold it, like a baseball game or something like that, where they sold those. It was basically a hat,
He said
but it looked like a visor with a wig on top.
Uh-huh.
I saw
Oh,
so
yeah.
many people with it. I was like, is this the new hip thing? Didn't realize it was not real at first. It took me probably a good 45 minutes to an hour and a half to realize, oh, all of these people don't have the same hair and a visor. That's literally what the hat is.
I remember those hats.
I'm like, well, I was a little slow at figuring that one out. Cute him. Nice, dude.
I want
Nice.
nothing but your very
Yeah,
best.
yeah. Give it.
Dick.
Don't give the dick. God. Nice.
Thank you.
That's the sound you make when shit happens. I mean, have we even got to past this first or second
Let
phase?
it
No.
out.
No.
He's fucking hard, eh?
Yeah. He's got a lot of delayed attacks.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of what it is the just from what little I've been observing while I've been talking, it's a lot of back and forth CQC where it's like, okay, he hits, you block, then he blocks, then you have to respond. It's a lot of call of response of just swordplay, which is going to be his entire damn thing.
And you just can't. I don't know when to get any hits in either.
I think what it's going to be is
God, every hit.
he gets hits in, you block, you respond, then he responds, and then your hit time is going to be in response again. It's kind of an A, B, A, B, A in order to, well, I guess it'd be A, B with you being B. A, B, A, B. And you'd get it in on the secondary response. Because the initial, he's probably, like we're seeing here, just invincible, unable to be hit until at least the call and response on the second time.
Come on, get back up.
I think.
You can't give up now.
I'm not trying to give up. I just want you to give up.
Well, what you should do is probably just get off of this platform and just run for that damn door.
That's what I would think.
Just like, nope, don't need to fight any of you. My
I
goal is
hate
to
that.
escape, not to beat all of you.
Or
Alright.
is that it?
Ouchies.
Let it out.
We will let it out.
Let me have the gun
Let me
phase
hit
again.
you.
Yeah. Can I just leave? Can I just...
I like how you're already wanting to go to the long range gun phase from
I feel like I've
the
already
last
accomplished
character.
the best victory I can. I think that sniper boss. It's my coup de
Finally
grace.
beating her. Nice, you got a hit in. Maybe it'll just be whittling him down for this first phase.
Excellence is out.
Because that one hit was
I will show you.
not really a full combo, and it didn't do a ton, but there must be something. Whoop, that. You didn't phase change him, but you like attack phase changed
Yeah.
him when you dashed. Come on.
Nothing but your very best.
Bring it then. Ouch.
I hate you so much
Let
already.
it out.
He's hot.
He looks like he has a nipple tassel.
He kinda does. He's got like a pasty.
Yeah.
The first time I found out what pasties were, I'm like, what? You need to hide your nipples? Like, what do you do? Jen was like, oh yeah, no, they have like silicone nipple pasties for when you're wearing like sheer dresses or something, but don't want to wear
Watch me.
like a bra. You have
Yeah.
to wear like either a strapless, or if it's too clunky, I'm like, fashion's hard.
Come on. Get
That's
I don't
interesting.
understand. Yeah, I'm sorry, ladies.
I don't have to hide my nipples.
I mean, I do.
And I got big pepperonis.
I
What
hide
the fuck?
mine, but
I mean, I wouldn't hide them to the
it's
point
like the
where
guys that run shirtless while running. It's
Watch
like,
me.
I get it, you're in shape. Shut
I'd
up,
want to,
man.
honestly, I'd want to fucking show off my hard work too. I can't blame them. Plus, you kind of get a tan.
I judge those people harshly.
Hey, I work out I don't work out, but when I do yard work in the backyard, sometimes I go shirtless.
It's your backyard,
to get a little tan. I don't spend much time outside. I might as well get the vitamin. What is it? Vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin D. Might as well get the vitamin D when I can.
Like, I don't want to see it. Your neighbors don't want to see it. Like, just put a shirt on. It's not that hot, dude. Like, come on.
Let it.
You're not attracting
I don't
anybody.
blame them. I don't blame them.
I
I don't
judge-
think they're trying to attract anybody.
They are trying. They are. That is exactly the point. They're like.
I don't think so.
They're just trying to attract whoever they can get. That's exactly the whole
Then
point.
why
of
are they
it.
constantly
It's like
running away?
It's like the people at the gym that are shirtless. Like, come on, dude.
Who's at this gym shirtless?
Dude, I've gone bouldering a bunch of times. There's been people shirtless. Like,
oh,
what
okay.
are you
No,
doing?
no, I get what you're. Okay. Yeah,
Outside's
I've seen that too.
little bit-
I've only been bouldering.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't been bouldering.
Been to a gym.
more than once, but I've been to a bouldering gym or
Yeah.
a rock climbing gym.
It's the same.
Well, yeah. Whatever the terminology you want to use.
Yeah, it's close enough. They
I've
rock
been
climbing
to
and
it
bouldering.
once, and yeah, you're right. I've seen at least like 3 shirtless dudes
I hate
at that
that.
one time.
I hate that shit.
I don't.
They're sweating all
I
over
think
the
it's
mats.
fine. I think it's fine.
They're sweating over the mats, and then you sit
Now-
down on those mats. It's like,
now,
dude,
if you're shirtless on an elliptical or something, it's like that's a little weird.
it's the same thing though, because
no,
you're like,
no, it's not.
you sit down on the like mats and they lay down and they sweat their sweaty bodies all over where other people are sitting as well. It's like, come on, dude.
I understand that, but what I do think is that a rock climbing gym is very different from a gym where you're just
If
lifting
90
weights or doing
Yeah.
cardio.
Back up.
I think it's way
You
more
can't give
close
up
to kind of like a, I'm gonna say judo, but it's not judo. Any kind of martial arts, kind of like, not a gym or a, what would you call a martial arts? A
dojo.
A dojo. Thank you. I was like, studio? No, that's not the right word. I think it's a lot closer to that, where it's more typical to either be shirtless because you're doing a lot of motions.
Let's put it this way: 95% of the people are all wearing shirts. That 95% of people, none of those people want to see you fucking shirtless.
I mean, I've gone to like our buddy Goof's, some of his session type stuff. And
Dojo's different, though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think the atmosphere for a rock climbing gym is more dojo style than it is gym where you're sitting there. Why are they assholes?
They're just assholes. When 95% of the people are wearing clothes, and like, come on, dude, put on a shirt.
They're not in the crowd or inactive and not wearing a shirt, right?
She's not there to see you, or he's not there to see you shoulding off. She's just trying to get a workout in, and no one wants to be around your sweaty ass. Put on a fucking shirt.
I think when you're doing like bouldering or something that requires a lot of your agility.
Sure, fine. Maybe there's an excuse for that.
You don't need the sun on you to be shirtless, though.
No, fuck those people.
As somebody who never goes shirtless to anything because I don't like my body,
fuck those people.
I am still fine with them doing it because
I hate them. They're the most show-off, cocky people. I hate them so much. Sorry if you're one of them. Put on a shirt.
Oh man.
That's how I feel. My brother's in good shape.
Complete opposite.
He's the same way. He's like, nah, man, I don't want to see that shit. Put your shirt on.
Nah, flaunt your body. If you're happy with your body,
you're
fucking
at a pool,
show it. I wish
fine.
I was happy with my body, so when I see other people enjoying it, I'm fucking down.
Nah, fuck those people.
Has Zach been training on the little virus
Be happy
things
with
in the
your
background?
body in your own space. If we're at a pool,
be happy with your body in private.
In a pool, that's fine. Like, there's no sweat getting all over shit, you know.
Well, there is. It's just getting into the water.
Yeah, I mean, that's whatever. Like, it's a pool. There's water involved.
Go swimming, but be fully clothed.
Hey, man, it's socially acceptable to be shirtless at a pool. It makes sense.
It's socially acceptable to be shirtless outside, too.
In a gym, inside, indoors, fuck you. Not a shirt.
I'm completely the opposite thought process of that.
I hate it so much. Why do you think I don't go to gyms? Bouldering's the only thing I'll do because I can't do it by myself.
Yeah, but in a gym where people are just lifting weights or doing cardio, I've never seen anyone shirtless, man. Now, bouldering, I think so, because you have to do a lot more, and I was trying to make this point earlier, you have to do a lot more of that dexterous kind of like...
Better reason.
Not that a shirt stops you entirely.
Those things are rough. The fact that you want to cut your nipples on those rocks and get your blood all over it too, fuck you. Start wearing a shirt.
What is going on in your bouldering gym where somebody's getting bloody nipples?
Dude, like, if you like fall off one of those and like scrape up, like, yeah, you will cut yourself.
Bloody nipples? Is that a common occurrence in your bouldering gym?
I mean, yeah, if you get too close and like you fall off that.
If. I mean,
it's a high possibility.
Excellence is a habit.
Oh my god.
But yeah, wear a shirt. It's just common decorum. Like, no one wants to see that. There's kids around sometimes too. Like, put your shirt on, dude. I don't want to see that
For
shit.
somebody who has gone to nude studies, I am very surprised
it's a place.
that you would.
It's proper there. Like, there's a place for like having your shirt off.
What do you mean there's kids around? You can... What? Do you think a beach is an adult-only place?
No,
like, I don't
beach is
understand.
fine. I just at a gym.
But what do you
it's
mean?
like,
There's
dude,
kids there. It's not. They're not doing anything. Being shirtless is not doing anything.
It's such a show-off, just standoffy move. It's like, dude, just put your shirt on. No one wants to see that here.
I think you have a particular thing against this.
No, I mean, nude studies makes perfect sense. But, you know, that's for the model to get nude, not for the other people in the place to get nude.
I'm not trying to conflate the two. I'm just saying, for somebody who has been around a lot of nudity more than, I would say, the average person.
Oh, way more than most people.
I'm so surprised that this is your take.
Yeah, it's not cool. It's a dick move. And it's only done by guys.
Well, I mean, yeah, because that's common decorum, not the not shirtless thing.
Keep it fair to the ladies who can't take their shirts off. That's my stance.
If we all have to cover if the ladies have to cover their nipples, the guys have to also.
Yeah, in that setting. Pools are different, man. You want to have your shirt off there? That makes sense. Gym,
Oh my god.
I don't want your sweaty bullshit all over.
He said it.
It's gross.
Excellence is a habit.
Are they dripping wet?
Dude, you sweat hella hard if you're bouldering, like, seriously.
No, I mean, yeah, I mean, but these shirtless people are just fountains of
Some of these guys are, yeah.
nipple sweat and blood.
Pretty much.
Is that what's
That's what I'm getting.
What kind of fucking crazy ass gym are you going to?
All
I must have gone to like the beginner bouldering gym
Out.
where nobody
Maybe.
was nipple bleeding or anything.
I just think it's common courtesy to do that. It's like, come on, man. Even if you're in really good shape, we know you're in good shape. We can tell already you're in good shape. You're doing a V9. Like,
But they're not.
Come on.
they're
Fucking
hurting
get back
everyone
up.
around them
How
by
does it
dripping sweat.
affect?
Now.
It doesn't. But at the same time, I don't want to see it. And it's rude.
We're gonna have to put some horse blinders on you when you're bouldering.
I'm not the only one that feels this way, too.
No. I'm just didn't think this would be your take.
Running outdoors, that's fine. If you want to go shirtless, I still
But you
think
said they're not. You said no though.
I still think it's standoffish. It's like, come on, man. Like,
They're
I don't want
literally
to
out
see
there
that.
alone, out in the wild, running like majestic deer.
Yeah, but I run into the majestic deer, and I don't want to see it. I choose the time and place when I want to see nude people.
We
It's
need to
either with
keep you away from like Muscle Beach or something. Because
nah, beaches are fine. That's the perfect place for it.
what about the gyms that are out on like Muscle Beach and stuff where people
That
are
makes sense,
shirtless
then.
all the time?
Like I said, outdoors. Okay, fine.
What
You
if
can- you
they're
have some-
outdoors under? I'm trying to figure out the line here. What if they're outdoors but under a canopy?
Watch me.
That's fine.
What if the canopy has
I still think
three walls?
I
and
still
it's
think
open
running
face?
shirtless is a little standoffish, but outdoors running, fine. You know, not that big of a deal.
Let
Inside of a
it
gym, though, go fuck yourself. Like, get out of here. Like, I don't
Some
want you
of those-
dripping your sweat all over here.
Is the gym AC cooled? Like, could
Yeah,
it be
it's
for
not-
a cooling thing?
It's
or
not
like,
that hot.
Watch me.
There are people
I
like.
mean, you're working out. Dude, if I'm working out in anything above 70 degrees, I'm absolutely too hot doing that task, whatever it is. I will say, if I could go shirtless, I would go shirtless fucking everywhere. But I don't because I got body issues. But I'm so opposite of your thought process of
You've
like,
al-
dude, work it if you can work it.
no,
Do it.
Come
get out of
on.
here.
Get back up.
Fuck
Can't give
off.
up now.
Oh my god.
I'm so not down
Oh,
for that.
I'm actually
I'm all
physically
for-
disappointed in you.
I'm
right
all
now.
for body positivity, but not in the gym right there. It's like, dude, I don't want to.
The gym is the body positivity though. You're
sweat
working on yourself.
Yeah, work on yourself, feel yourself, but not feel yourself where I can see your nipples hanging out.
What was that?
I don't know.
It like totally froze.
Excellence is a habit.
Oh, guys.
Outdoors is fine. In the gym, though, like I said, just you're getting your sweat all over the mats. It doesn't get clean that often. Please don't. Please have some proper decorum like
That
the
is
rest
the
of us.
place to do it though. That's the
not-
place to sweat.
Not all over the mats where they don't get clean and someone can slip or someone has to sit there yet and your pile of sweat's there. It's like, oh man, come on.
We'll see you guys.
You don't even have anything to wipe it down with.
We'll see you guys. Yes, wipe up after yourself whenever
They
you're working out.
don't. That's why.
You should. You should. You absolutely should. I'm not saying that. We'll see you guys next time. Beep bop boop.
Oh, they're the absolute worst people at the gym. Gyms existed.
Before the dark,
when Jim's still around.
I fucking champion of wiping things down.
Yes.
All the time. Everything. Even the touch button screens on like the workout. I'd wipe that shit down too because I'm like, well, my finger touched it. Super primo on that shit. Yes, wipe up after yourself.